All right, at the airport right now, the team has just arrived. That is the first batch has actually just arrived at the old airport. As I speak right now, they're currently aboard the civil aviation bus. And shortly we shall be giving you that live picture of the team on the other side, that is on the tarmac. As we are here tonight, we're actually waiting for the First Lady, who's actually the Minister of Education and Sport, is also here to actually welcome the team that did perform very well at the Commonwealth Games. So shortly we are going down to the live feed to actually get the team proper. You can actually see the delegation over here. We're trying to see if we can actually break through. That is, try and break through here. Excuse me. Try and see if we can actually break through here and get you that live feed coming through all the way from the old airport. Everybody actually wants a glimpse of this ceremony here. Best performance of Uganda as far as that is the games are concerned. 3 gold medals, and of course you can see the red carpet has actually been laid up already, and it's a little bit of run here and there in this element as we welcome, of course, the heroes of the Commonwealth Games. The police band is actually ready to actually entertain everybody who's here and also welcome the heroes. You can actually see how smart they are. Just ready to actually give us that feel of how everything is as regards that is competition and of course the element of I can say competitiveness. So basically we're just waiting for the First Lady to actually come through the VIP section and also through the red carpet, and of course everybody is just waiting to actually welcome that is the First Lady here at the old airport. But I have to say it's a very, very glorious day. Before we actually came down to the airport, it was raining, and of course in the African setup, whenever it rains, when there is a very important ceremony, it means that God is actually very happy with everything there is. I think God is very happy with the performance of Uganda at the Commonwealth Games, finishing number 15 in the competition. Of course, I have to admit it's the best ever performance that Uganda can actually put on the table. We expect some more as regards the element. Okay. Yes, Ruben. Yes, Ruben. I would have gotten you, that is the chairperson of National Council of Sport, but he's actually getting ready to welcome of course, the guest of honor, that is the minister herself. You can actually see it, you can see from the area of the red carpet how everybody is actually getting ready. They're trying to check on the athletes to see if they're currently coming up, but I don't know if I can actually run very quickly to get, that is, let's go very, very fast. Let's go very, very fast here. Priscilla, thank you very much. Let me bring in the chairman of National Council of Sport, that is Bosco Onyit. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
The ceremony so far, what do you have to say as regards performance of Uganda?
We don't treat this as a very small function. This is a very big function. We are receiving our medalists, the 5 medalists we got, and everybody is actually here to receive them. We have the police, we have the prison, the wildlife authority, we have everybody, we have the Ministry of Education, we have National Council of Sports, the media, and everybody is here to welcome them.
Okay, what does this mean for Uganda? Because you're the chairperson of National Council of Sport. Uganda performs very well at the games. What does this mean for Uganda?
I told you this is not a mean achievement. This is a very big achievement. This is the first time we are having 3 gold medals and 1 silver and then 2 bronze. And we are ranked 15th all over out of 71 countries. We are 4th in Africa, and we don't take it serious. I mean, as something which is lightly. We take it as a very serious matter, and sports is going to develop. I can assure you, we are going to win more and more medals in the next game, and that is all African Games. We are also getting prepared for Tokyo 2020. We are also getting prepared for the next Olympic in Russia in 2022. So this is just the beginning of everything.
All right, you've heard it from Bosco Onyik. He actually says this is the beginning of everything, and we are getting ready for everything. Thank you very much, the big man, the chairperson of National Council of Sport, Bosco Onyik. Thank you very much.
I thank you very much.
Let me go down to another person from National Council of Sport. It's Mr. Katende. What's your role in National Council of Sport?
I'm the Assistant General Secretary, Technical Matters.
Technical Matters.
Yes.
Let's talk technical matters right now. Yes. Uganda's performance at the Commonwealth Games.
This is, as a country, is a point that we need to celebrate. It's an indication when you look at the medals that we won. There is an increase in the number of medals as well as in the quality, which indicates that there is an improvement in terms of performance of sport in country.
You can see from the smile, he's not joking. Thank you very much, Mr. Katende. I'm telling you, let me go to Afande Sorowen here. Man is very serious, I'm telling you. Afande Sorowen, sir, how are you, sir?
Sansan, how are you?
Very good. You look very smart and sharp today.
Yeah, because I'm so delighted.
All right.
To receive the team Uganda, the whole team, the managers, the what, and the leaders and the rest. because they have done us wonders.
Yeah, being in police, I bet you're very excited with the performance of your very own.
Yes, really, they have done Uganda proud. First of all, the team Uganda, and then if I went down as a police officer, I'm very, very happy that these chaps have done what they have done for this country. And I hope that they will maintain that tempo, because we have many issues to come. We have many games to come ahead. So they should not just end up here.
Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes,
If I can ask you a small question, is there any package that you're preparing for the big man?
I don't want to speak on behalf of the IGP, but I think by tomorrow, because you are going to approach him by tomorrow, he would have said something.
Yes, there you go. I'm trying to entice. I have Afande Kasinje over here. He's one man who follows sports very well. I normally used to meet him at the football pitch when police is playing, but ever since police began playing poorly, he disappeared. Afande, how are you?
No, Mara.
How are you, Afande?
I'm always around. I'm fine. How are you?
Very good.
Yes.
The performance of Uganda vis-a-vis police as a unit.
Team Uganda has performed well, considering the way we have been performing in the other Commonwealth games. But we are proud of our team. Uganda police team, the investment hasn't started now.
Yes.
The investment has started. Facilities which are in Kapchorwa and Queen.
Yes.
And it's not by mistake that we are seeing these dividends, and we are going to see more.
Okay.
What we need to do now is to invest more in sports, to make sure that we morale boost the young men and women.
Yes.
So that they can even now bring more medals, even in Olympics.
Yes.
Yeah, that should be our motivation now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Afande.
All right.
Enjoy the day.
Okay.
I hope to see you when police is playing again.
We are playing soon. We are playing Ondu Palaka.
Yes.
We didn't play well the other day against Proline.
Yes.
Proline is hanging on a thread.
Now we are talking football. This is supposed to be an athletics, but thank you very much, Afande. So there you have it. Ruben, you can see yes, Ruben. Yes, Ruben. Back to you, Ruben.
Not the Solowens, not the Afandes, not Onyik. I want to see the former athletes waiting for the heroes. Where are they? I want the former athletes.
Yes, Ruben. All right, now we have the heroes. We actually have the heroes in two buses. There is a bus on this side, and we have a bus on the other side. So they are all waiting for the First Lady to actually come out and welcome them. So that's how the organizers have actually gone on to organize this. The First Lady will come out from the VIP wing and welcome the athletes who are still in the bus. So let me take you down to the bus very quickly and show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Police band here playing some very, very good music at the turf here. We are down at the turf, and if you go down and look at this side, Ruben in Pima, you realize that some of the athletes are actually on the other side of the bus. That's where they are. Just waiting for the First Lady to actually welcome them officially back in the country. We can say that they have not officially been welcomed in Uganda until they come out from the bus, because from the aeroplane they actually touched down. Then from there they went straight to the bus, and that's where they are still at, waiting for the First Lady to actually welcome them officially. But also, it's not the only bus that we have at the touchline here. There is another bus on the other side, so let's actually go a little bit closer and see on the other side of the turf. That's where the other bus is, Ruben in Pima. You can see that is the airport bus also on the other side. That's where the other athletes are. So if you're talking about where the athletes are, they are basically in the two buses waiting for the First Lady to welcome them officially, Ruben.
The former heroes. We would love to see,
Yes, Ruben.
like Dokas Nzukuru. We would love to see those former athletes. Where's Protich there? We are not seeing them. Of course, we would love to see the heroes who won us medals way back, welcoming the heroes back here. So let us try to get those ones, because the funders, Sorweni, then the Kasinjas, Machas, they are there fine, but we would love to see the former heroes, those who won us gold medals. In Helsinki, we had the Dokas Nzukuru. So let's have the Nzukuru tie.
Okay. It would It would be very nice to see Douglas Nzikuru here, but as I stand here at the turf here, I'm actually not seeing any of the former heroes. That is Douglas Nzikuru, together with the likes of the Kipsiros and the others. They are currently not here. It would be very nice to actually have a word with them, but unfortunately, as I stand, none of the heroes is actually with us here at the airport. But of course, maybe in the other ceremony, because there is going to be a dinner after here, it's maybe where we shall be able to see some of the heroes, former heroes of Uganda as regards athletics.
Do you have the funds have they come in numbers to welcome the heroes? Do you have the funds down on at the airport?
Yeah, this is a VIP function. So some of the fans who have traveled all the way from Kapchora, from Kwen, are actually outside the gate. We shall be seeing them coming in one by one. Because it's a small function, they didn't want to overcrowd this area. It's an area that is very small. It cannot accommodate everybody. But what I can tell you, Ruben in Pima in studio, is that we have actually had more than 4 buses coming from Kapchora, a few coasters coming from Kapchora to actually welcome the heroes. We can say the heroes of Kapchora and the heroes of Uganda. We have seen them come, but unfortunately, because of the security concern, all of them have not been allowed in this place because of the limitation of space.
Okay, we shall be getting back to you shortly. Let me go back to John Barnes. John Barnes, the athletes are here. You've seen the atmosphere. The 2 buses which have the athletes. So what should they expect from State House? I mean, the minister is there for sports, and they would love to preempt what's going to be all about.
I think Uganda is luckiest sports minister, education and sports minister, Janet Museveni, to welcome them. You know, when she does so, you know it's going to be a big one for them. Don't expect their lives to remain the same. Okay. Even the guys that went and didn't win enough medals or even anything for Uganda, they've done a great job. They've supported these guys. You saw them on TV supporting. So we think it's going to be fine for us, for them, and they will not live the same thereafter if they plan.
And is actually down at Entebbe, and of course the people who did an interview there, we had Afande Sorowen, we had Kasinje, we had the National Council Sports Chairman, that's Bosco Nyik and Katende. So what does it mean for the athletes arriving at the airport, seeing these buses wait for them? Is it a hero's welcome?
I have a very, very bad opinion about them. I'm very biased against the presence of those guys. There's a lot of lip service that these guys pay for this. If you asked Joshua Cheptegei, if any of those guys ever called him before to tell him that, Joshua, let's do this to ensure that you go ahead and do this, or in the aftermath of that failure at Kororo, if any of those guys called him, then maybe they'll get vindication that I'm wrong. But as of now, I think it's lip service. I hate seeing them there. I'm disappointed. Kipsiro is not down there. By the way, to correct, Helsinki for Dokas was a world championship. She won that medal in Melbourne, at the Commonwealth in Melbourne a couple of years ago, if my memory serves me right. So I think we had to have that person down at the airport, not waiting for the dinner. These guys have enough money to give them that dinner, but bring him down to the airport, let him welcome, especially Kipsiro, for meeting Joshua Cheptegei, a man who dethroned him. It's the biggest moment for Uganda, a Ugandan dethroning a Ugandan for a golden medal at the Commonwealth. And you just pay a little service to it. I think it's not a fair thing. I saw Mr. Zubairi Galiwango. The entire NCS is there. I saw Mawanda, Haruna, formerly of FUFA, now lingers around. National Council of Sports. I am not happy about their presence at the airport, minus any athlete of renown. Let's wait. Maybe when the press conference starts, I give them the benefit of the doubt till then. There may be someone out there that maybe Peter has not seen at the airport, but if there is no athlete down there, I don't think it's the right thing for us. The fans, it's okay. VIP. We shall see them along the way and elsewhere, anywhere else.
Well, let's go back to Peter Otai to share with us. We all know that Otai, are you there? Otai, yeah, we'd also love to know, has the minister arrived for sports and education?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here, Ruben. Yes, the minister is already here. That is the Honorable Minister for Sports and Education is already here, together with the State Minister, Honorable Charles Bakablindi. All of them are here. The chairperson of the National Council of Sport is already here. So yes, everybody is here, just waiting for the Honorable Minister to actually finish a few errands before we actually welcome her here on the turf officially.
Okay, good to know that the minister is actually already there. But for me, like I told you earlier, Otai, with such events, would love to see the national heroes, the former national heroes. Like they're not,
Yes,
we know that they're not there. But maybe it's the other part to blame
Yes.
is actually the National Council of Sports. They should have invited these heroes to come and welcome the current heroes
Yes.
to share the moments. I mean, just imagine if Chipotich was there to welcome Chiptegei with both of them are gold medal winners, and who knows, maybe a young man in Sebe sub-region would look at the two gentlemen and then admire that.
Yes. 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 Yes, very true. I think you have a very big point there. That is Ruben Impima. It would be very good for National Council of Sport to actually invite some of the winners of this competition here to actually maybe motivate and welcome everybody here aboard. It would be nice to see Dokas Nzikuru here. It would be nice to see Kiprotich here. It could be nice to see Kipsiro here because all these people actually almost come from the same area, apart from Dokas Nzikuru, who actually comes all the way from West Nile. But it's a family of athletes, and of course, for those who are taking part in the same distance, it would be very good to actually see that is former winners, former champions actually coming down to welcome, because these medals are not only personal medals, but these medals also are the reason as to why Uganda is actually celebrating, of course, the arrival of these athletes all the way from the Golden Coast. So yes, you have a very big point. National Council of Sport should have invited some of the former winners to this occasion. Ruben Impima. Yeah, the families have arrived, but like I told you before, because of security concerns, some of these families are actually out, so they're not allowing everybody inside here. They're actually allowing a few. We are told that the wife of that is Cheptegei is here, the father is here, the children are here, but not all the family members will be allowed to actually enter here. But
well, Otai, you can see the police band behind you, and I actually do not, the viewer would love to know why the police band is there, and of course, as we see, maybe they're there to welcome the athletes. But share with us, can you get one of them to share with us the moment?
You're telling me to interview one of the police officers here? They are very busy. You know, when these guys are on parade, it's actually very difficult to break up the parade. It will be very difficult to break up the parade, but they're here basically to actually, I can say, give us that feel of being Ugandan, and also they're here to make sure that the national anthem is actually played to the fullest, to make us actually realize that we are Ugandan, and that's how it is. So it will be very difficult to go and interview them as they are standing in queue and standing on the parade. It will be very difficult. Yes, Ruben.
I would love to know which bus is carrying the gold medal heroes.
Yes, yes. Well, the gold medal heroes have actually, one of them is here, one has not yet arrived. That is, Cheptegei has not yet arrived. He's supposed to be coming aboard South African Airlines. And if you look at the clock right now, it's 3 p.m. So I believe that he could have actually landed. But I believe he's in the other bus. So I'll actually tell my camera personnel to actually do a little bit of a focus on the other side of the airport. You can actually see where Afande Sorowen is, where that is the Commissioner of Education and Sports is. That bus is where, of course, the golden winners are. It's very difficult for us to go there. We have not been allowed to actually access them officially, because they are supposed to come out immediately. The First Lady actually comes onto the red carpet. That's when the athletes will be coming through. But when they come out, you'll be able to see them firsthand, one-on-one. But also, the other athletes are on the other second bus. So the first bus, the white bus you're seeing on your screen right now, is the bus that is actually carrying the golden boy, and of course the golden girl are actually on the other side of the bus. So that's how it's actually standing
to come
at
with the
the
other
moment.
bus,
Ruben
with another plane, because apparently we were sure that they should have used the same plane to fly in the country. Why is it that they are using different flights?
Yes. Now, Ruben, this is a contingent of over 59 people. And I think there was no space in the plane, so they decided to actually separate the athletes. Some of them came aboard the Emirates Airways, and the others actually came through the South African Airways. So that's the reason as why there's been a little bit of, I can say, division on how the athletes come. Like, you know, it's always a protocol. Always that our athletes don't travel together. There are some that go in the first bunch and the others that go in the second bunch. So basically, that is
well,
how it is,
Otai, we all know
Uganda.
that most of the athletes comes from Sebei sub-region, Kapchoras district as well. So you, the person who comes from the east, why didn't you go into that venture? Why did you choose journalism? Why didn't you go into that kind of, but maybe you would have been a gold medal winner. So we have you as a journalist, we have you as a presenter here. So you would have been in Sebei sub-region and you would have been one of the gold medal winners, Otai.
You see, God blesses people differently. I can't tell you officially that God did not bless me with the legs to run. Even though I used to be an athlete in my days of primary school, my former school that no longer exists, that is City Primary School, Stroke Area Primary School. I used to be an athlete doing the short distances, that is the sprints. But apart from that, athletics is not my thing. I decided to represent athletics by doing journalism. And that's the reason that's why I'm doing sports journalism at the moment. So, like I said, God blesses people differently. Ruben Mpima.
Well, okay. Take us through. You know that those who have arrived on the earlier flight. How many are they? And you take us through those who are in the bus.
Well, like I said, we have not been given any permission to actually access the bus. But we have, of course, the CAA, that is the Civil Aviation Bus, holding about 20 athletes, 20 to 30 athletes. Then the other, that is the airport bus, has roughly about 20 also athletes. So we have not been given permission to enter the bus. We tried to access the bus, but we were not allowed officially because it's the First Lady to actually do that. So that's how it is. Let me actually do this, Ruben Mpima. Let me tell the camera personnel, let's go very close to the bus and we see how far things are actually going. So I won't be able to step on the red carpet, but please follow me. Let's actually do this and we go very, very close to the bus. Just waiting for the First Lady, by the way, to come through the VIP section. If you can actually pause a bit. This is the VIP section, and of course the First Lady will be coming through that gate, and you can actually see some of the family members are actually now coming through. I can see a young girl together with that is 3 ladies, and I think that those could be the family members of Cheptegei, basically arriving right now through the VIP section there. So you can actually see the family members, red carpet has actually been given to them, and there they come. Those are the family members of these athletes. And of course, that is the family of Cheptegei actually arriving here. So that's how it stands. They are very, very happy. And you can see the excitement written all over their face as they actually get ready to welcome the father, welcome a husband, and of course welcome a brother, welcome a sister, and of course welcome a Ugandan. So basically that is how it is. Family members there of the golden boy. So Cheptegei's family is over there, and let's actually go a little bit closer to actually get you that meaning of the excitement on the face of the family of Cheptegei. All actually very, very excited to welcome that is their father back here. So we should be able to go there a little bit easily. So let's actually have a little bit of a crossover. Very close there, trying to get a very, very good feel, trying to get a picture. And there we are. Well, you can now see so you can actually see that is the family of Cheptegei. You can see the excitement on the face. The daughter over there, the son over there.
Back to you. We've got to let
the
you go.
wife over
We
there.
shall be getting back to you in a short
that is
while.
the sister of the wife, I'm not mistaken. All
Yes.
assembling. Yeah, before you actually let me go, the First Lady is actually arriving right now. So this is the most important aspect of this ceremony, the arrival of the First Lady over there to actually officially welcome the athletes back to Uganda. So you can actually have it on the picture right now. You can see the excitement from the First Lady. She's so excited. You can see the smile. She's there. She's with her ministers. Everybody's giving salutes. Everybody's giving the respect over there. So that's how it stands at the moment. And you can see... for those who are viewing UBC TV right now, you can see how excited the First Lady is here, and the command she sends Bosco Nyik over there welcoming her there, and of course she also goes down to welcome the family of Cheptegei. So that is the important area, that's the important aspect of everything there is. So she actually comes a little closer. She'll be walking down to the athletes. So she'll be going down to the athletes, trying to welcome the athletes. So the bus will be arriving, and the bus will be coming very close to actually, she'll be welcoming the athletes as they come through. Like I told you, it's actually a very important ceremony. Everybody wants a shot of this. It's a shot that is actually, well, that will be coming a little bit, I can say, once in a lifetime, actually welcoming this, that is the athletes to the Entebbe airport. So you can see the First Lady together with, of course, Honorable Charles Bakabulindi. Everybody's actually waiting for the bus to officially park, and the athletes will be coming out one by one as they are officially welcomed back to the country. So that's how it stands. And so far, so good. I have to say the weather's been so beautiful here at the Entebbe International Airport, but this time we're at the old airport. And of course, right now the bus is arriving. The actually bus will be arriving with the athletes. And, hopefully we shall be able to witness everything there is to witness in this action. So we're actually getting a little bit closer to the ceremony that we have officially been looking for, and that ceremony is coming through just now. And here comes the team bus. Actually, here comes the airport bus that is carrying the athletes, and the athletes that have actually performed very, very well. Here they come, and well, you actually won't be able to see anything because of the prints on the bus there, but shortly the doors will be opening, and then you'll be seeing the athletes coming out officially one by one. So the doors will be opening very, very shortly. Ruben Impima and those who are watching UBC TV, the doors will be opening. The first door opens, which is basically not the right door there. So we shall be opening the door shortly, just waiting for that to be done. It's taking a little bit of a while for the door to be open. Oh, here we go. And here they come, ladies and gentlemen. Team Uganda officially arriving in the country. You can see being led by the flag bearer, Dasplay Rugby there. And you can see the flag has been brought, and the flag has actually been given back to the minister herself. So you can see the flag actually being given over there. And now here comes the gold medalist, very, very close. This is the best picture you can have. This is the gold medalist. Just look at that. Just look at how she is commanding a stand here. It's going to be very difficult to actually get this, but of course, that is the golden prize. Stella is there, and she'll always have that smile, that winning smile that she actually showed us when she was winning that gold medal. And you can actually see it is gold, silver, bronze. So that's how it is. So silver for the marathon, bronze in the 10,000, bronze in boxing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you can actually see all the athletes actually going over to have a shake with the First Lady. And that's how it stands. And there you have it. There you have it. At Stella over there actually being congratulated by the First Lady. It's been a job well done, really. Job well done. And Stella Chesang over there being welcomed by the First Lady, together with Mutai over there, who did give us a silver medal in the marathon. He did have a very, very good race there at the marathon, and actually gave us silver medal. So bronze medal in the 10,000 meters there. Also being welcomed by the First Lady. Now that is a picture worth celebrating. That is a picture that you'll be able to get in a very, very long time. Solid performance it has been. And also, so far so good. You can actually see Stella going down on the other side to welcome everybody there is.
Otai, can we get one of the medalists? Otai.
So basically, that's how it is. Let me see if I can interview Stella here. Stella, just a moment with you. Thank you very much, Stella. How are you doing?
Fine.
Job well done, I have to say. Job well done. How does it feel putting on a gold medal?
I'm very happy.
Oh, you feel very, very happy.
Yeah.
Now let me actually, I want to understand, when you were running, the whole country was cheering you. Did you have that in your mind that the country was actually cheering for you when you were making those strides in the 10,000?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I can ask, is this your first gold medal or are you having more medals?
Yeah, this is my first international medal. Yeah.
So after winning, of course, at the Gold Coast, what is your next move?
Yeah, I'm now preparing for World Championship next year.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Now,
Olympics 2020.
Olympics 20. Now you're live on UBC TV, and of course, everybody in Kapchora is actually watching you right now. I want you to look at that camera right now and actually send greetings to everybody in Kapchora.
Yeah, I want to greet my home people of Kapchora. I know for them, they are happy there, and I'm also happy. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Stella, and thank you very much again, Stella Chesang, gold medalist at the just concluded Golden Coast Games all the way in Australia. Yes, Ruben Impima.
We would love to know that her family is there, how she feels about seeing her family waiting for her
Ruben Impima
to arrive as a hero. So let us get the family members. Get us the family members, Otai.
Well, actually, Stella's family members are not with us right now. I don't know if she has her family members around here, but I'll try and interview her later on because she's actually still standing up with all the other athletes, just waiting for the First Lady to come down. Let me see if I can still Cheptegei. Not yet. All right, I've actually been told that I can't interview Cheptegei right now. There goes Cheptegei. You can see him with the 2 gold medals, and very excited. Next to him is his family member, by the way. So Ruben Impima. So there you go, the family of Cheptegei over there. So we are told that medalists have to follow each other. So it's supposed to be gold, then of course bronze, silver. And that's how it stands for those who are watching UBC TV wherever you are. So you can see the medalists together. Cheptegei, Stella there, and of course Mutai over there. So it's basically bronze, silver, gold. That is the alignment here today. So you can actually see the beauty of the medals that has actually been brought into the country by these athletes who have actually done this country very proud. Ruben Impima, that's how things are currently standing up here.
Yet we had a number, and actually we had more than 20 athletes who traveled for Commonwealth Games. So why are we having a limited number of athletes? How many have arrived today and how many are yet to arrive?
Well, Ruben, the athletes are very many, and they are still being welcomed by the First Lady. We shall be able to pan the camera, and you'll be able to see that a little later. Our main emphasis were basically on the gold medalists, and of course the medalists here. But we still have athletes, including the net bowlers. You know, everybody is here. They're actually arriving officially today. Everybody arrives officially today. But of course, everybody is excited to see. Oh, now we are panning. We're actually panning here, Ruben Impima. You'll be able to see the athletes all arriving officially. That's how it stands at the moment there. The First Lady is still welcoming them. You can see that on your screen, Ruben Impima, together with those who are watching UBC right now. You could be wondering why we're only concentrating on the medalists, but it's a lot of athletes who are arriving back in the country today, and there you are. And of course, you can see it from this side of the camera, still being welcomed by the First Lady officially. That's how it stands here. So remember, we also had rugby, we had cycling, we had weightlifting. So everybody is actually officially here. And that's how it's currently moving up here tonight. And Winnie Nanyondo over there, that is the game of netball. Beautiful over here. So basically that's how it stands. So let's continue moving. We shall be continuing to move more as we welcome the athletes back into the country, officially being welcomed, of course, by the First Lady here at the airport here in Entebbe. Good picture, very, very good picture. Let's go down and let me go down and actually interview one of the boxers here and find out exactly what was the problem here and how he actually felt everything there was here. Let me come with one of my brothers here, one of the boxers. You can see from the body, you can see from this body that this man is not a joking subject, even though he didn't give us a medal. How was it, by the way, down there?
It was fine, it was cool, everything was fine. Yeah.
So we expected a medal from you. What exactly happened?
As you know, colors, everything is happening.
Yeah.
Wherever we go, you have to fight hard.
Yeah.
Say that you gain or you get something,
Yeah.
but at least there is something that is supposed to be happening.
All right.
Yeah.
Next time, Peter. Thank you very much. From boxing. This is a pressman. Job well done. Well, job well. Aisha Nasanga over there also. I was representing. And of course, we have the netballers here all arriving. They were, what I can say, they were so beautiful to watch. So beautiful to watch when they were playing. Unfortunately, the line is going very fast. Let me interview. How was it? Who was it?
Oh, netball qualified for the World Cup.
They did.
We came out number 6.
Yes.
The performance was excellent.
Excellent. Job well done.
We left the record and we created a situation for everyone.
A situation.
First time and we did something.
Indeed. Netball was actually represented for the very first time. You can see they set up a record. You can see the netballers all arriving, the athletes all arriving. You can see this is the picture that Ruben was actually asking for. And here comes Banji representing. Banji, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
How was it?
It was okay. It was a bit tough for us.
Yes.
But we managed to play well.
You managed to play well.
Yeah.
So at least you have the experience right now.
Sure.
Next time better.
Yeah, next
So
time.
what next for Banji? What next for Banji?
We have tournaments coming up in Europe, so I'm looking forward to them.
All right, Banji.
Yeah.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
That's Banji. All the athletes are still coming through. Musagala is over there. Musagala is hiding. Look at this. Look at this. He is Musagala. Musagala, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
How was it?
Yeah, it was fine.
So can I say you come with this?
Yeah, I came with it.
Oh, job well done.
Order
Musagala.
from
Musagala is hiding over there. Winnie Nanyondo was actually hiding. You saw Winnie Nanyondo also running away from the camera there. She actually did perform also very well. And here comes Ajok. How are you?
Good.
Now let me ask you one question. How difficult is it to run with Semenya?
Yeah, you know, it's not easy to run with Semenya because, you know, for us, he has been competing in those big games. So we need also to reach that level so that we get that that endurance and the speed and all those things. We need to train hard for us to get that place.
Okay, thank you very much. That's a joke there. Doka's a joke there. She actually did compete with Semenya, and Semenya actually also competing almost for the very first time. But of course, good for that is a joke there, trying to also give the action there. So tight action. Very, very tight. Here come the athletes, more athletes coming through. You can actually see the athletes as they come through. And of course, it's been a wonderful, wonderful arrival. Wonderful as far as the action. The coach of netball is here. Oh, now I'm attacking. Can I say Afande? Can I also call you Afande?
Yes, please.
Afande, how was it?
It was so fine.
Yes.
It was so good for us. And we managed to be ranked number 6.
Being your first tournament as the coach, how does this make you feel?
It made me so happy. And the girls achieved so much.
Okay.
What made me so happy, it was a game of Malawi.
All right.
I needed it, and I had beaten them on the...
Okay, coach. Thank you very much. We can't make the first lady wait there, but of course, it's a lot of competition here. Everybody is very, very happy. You can see them arriving. Some of them are medal winners, and of course, some of them didn't go well. But of course, the rugby team is also here. You can see them from the muscles over there. And I say that it's been an activity that has actually, I can say, lifted the spirit of very many Ugandans back home, winning, of course, gold medals, silver medals, bronze medals there. Of course, we expected more medals, but again, like they say, next time better. We could be actually able to get more medals in the next competition. But so far, so good, I have to admit, as regards the competition itself. Now, from here, Ruben and Pima, we shall be going. All the family members have actually come through. Ruben and Pima, if you actually follow this picture here right now, on the other side of the airport, the family members have been allowed access onto the turf, and you can actually see them waving here to the athletes. So that's how it stands at the moment. And I have to say, it is elements that actually bring a lot of pride to the country. So we are now going down to the other side of the airport. We have seen the athletes here. So now we are going down to the other side of the airport and try and see if we can interview a few family members and find out exactly how they feel that is as regards the issues of, that is, I've been told I can't go there now. I've actually been, I've been told I can't go to the family members. Their security is very, very tight. And of course, the mere fact that there's the presence of the First Lady here, I'm actually told I can't go to the family members. But so far, so good. And that's how it actually runs in the element of everything. So that's it. Family members there, and everybody is actually dancing. You can see the dancers on the other side. Everybody excited. Look at that. Very, very good picture there. Very good picture. And you're actually getting this firsthand. So we have the national anthem actually played. Well, there you have it, the national anthem of Uganda and the national anthem of East Africa being played. Shortly, we shall be going down to a press conference. I'll being invited to that press conference by the Commissioner of Education and Sport, that is Setu Chet, Omaro Peter rather. So we are currently now going down to the press. Oh, we're actually going for a photograph. I'm being reminded that we're going, the athletes are going to be having a photograph with the First Lady. Well, this is a moment that does not come once in a lifetime, really. It's a moment that you will cherish for a very long time. Having, of course, a photo with the First Lady, very important photo. And all the pressmen are all fighting to get that photo. And you can see how it is. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving here. And see that from the camera, the movement of the camera. So what you see on the screen right now, all the athletes that took part in the Commonwealth Games at the Golden Coast. Some of them were victorious, brought some gold medals, others brought silver, others brought bronze. But of course, the most excited person right now is that man there, Cheptegei, who actually brought us 2 gold medals. Of course, from the 10,000 and 5,000 meters. Job well done. Job well done together with Stella Chisang also, while giving us that gold medal. We have Mutai there with the silver medal. So it is I can say one of the best performances Uganda's actually put on table as regards competitive action. First Lady is actually very, very much impressed with the performance of the team. And she's actually still clapping, all excited, the First Lady. Now we shall be going down to the press conference officially. It's from here that we shall be finding out more as regards what is at stake for the athletes, what has been promised by government. So that will be shared later on at the the coach of the national team, the netball national team, is here dancing, and she's also very proud about the performance of the netball team. And here comes the family. Here comes the family. Here comes the family. Here comes the family member. Look at this. They're trying to be pushed back, and everybody is actually coming through. Oh, I can see Chepter Gay being hugged there by his family members, the brother, the father. That's a very good picture. There goes Chepter Gay being hoisted high. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Now look at this. Everybody is actually happy. I hope those medals are actually safe there, but it is a ceremony worth celebrating. It is an activity worth celebrating. And they are actually taking Chepter Gay away. We're supposed to be going down to the VIP lounge, but Chepter Gay is actually being carried away together with Stella Chesang. Look at these pictures.
Peter.
Beautiful pictures here. Who thought they would be actually hoisted very high?
The family members, all of them, are they around, all of them?
They did represent very, very well. So some of the pictures. Yes, Ruben Impima. Yes, all the family members are around, and those are the ones you're seeing on your screen. Actually, they are taking the athletes away. The athletes are supposed to be this side of the VIP lounge, and they are currently being taken away. And I can see this from Omara himself, the commissioner of physical education, is actually trying to see if he can bring the athletes back. Because the direction they are taking right now with the family members, Ruben Impima, is not the right direction. So that is how excitement can actually carry us away. But you can't blame them, really. You can't blame them. The family members are excited to see their own who actually excelled very, very well. So Ruben Impima, it is a moment worth celebrating. And very soon I'll try if I can actually get a few family members here and there to actually interview, find out exactly how they feel about the performance of their very own family members. So there goes Stella Chesang there, being hoisted, I think, by the mother, the father, the sisters over there. Look at this. Look at this. A beautiful picture again. Job well done by the athletes.
Shortly.
Job well done.
Let me first engage John Barnes here. John Barnes, you've seen the team. I mean, the atmosphere. Everybody's happy at Entebbe, and of course, the stars, the family, the heroes are here. How do you feel as well here in studio?
I'm a very emotional guy. I may be big like rugby players in Uganda, but moments like that melt me down. Everyone would love to hear that anthem, the Ugandan anthem, played for them. And it's what really puts honor on your face. When you live long and dream of hearing it again and again and again. I think it's a great moment for them. The kinsmen from Kapchora coming down there to show you that they are proud of their men. What's happening in men and women? What's happening in Kapchora, Kwen and Buko now must be a party.
I mean, look at the atmosphere here, John Barnes. You could clearly see people are very happy. The fans were turned up in numbers to try and cheer the team, cheer the heroes. And I'm happy that the First Lady actually dressed in a yellow jacket.
Like me?
Really smart.
Like me. Yellow blouse, I think.
I think it was a yellow jacket, I believe. It was a yellow jacket.
Whatever, but it was yellow.
No, but the athletes are here, Barnes.
Yeah. And one of them were things, if I got a chance, the way, if you're Cheptegei, talked to the First Lady for about, I think I counted around 175 seconds. Okay. I was just doing a head count on my own. I didn't have any clock on me. But I think if I ever got a chance to speak to the First Lady, just 20 seconds would be enough for me. But here is a man who has talked to the First Lady for more than 2 minutes. And you think that is one of the things in life you never dream of achieving as a person. And it's only sport that will do it for you automatically. Cheptegei didn't try to state house to request for a meeting with the First Lady.
Yeah.
it's government now instigating this to have these guys honored this way. So I think the value of sport is coming now to the fore. We realize that sport is one of those things in Uganda that we need to embrace fully. Not moments like this. In fact, we should forget this moment now and then. Focus on the World Championships are so close. 2019 is so close, but the Commonwealth, the Olympics coming out 2020, then others coming out later. We do not need to plan for 2020 Japan Tokyo, because these guys that we have now have got to be the ones maintained in line, especially for track and field that have really succeeded. We need to maintain them in line and keep waiting for the next Olympics that will come later, 2024. Maybe then, I think those will be in America, if I'm not mistaken. We need to plan for those that will come a little later, and Uganda then will benefit. If you look at the Kenyans, for instance, they sent a 16-year-old, the man who finished third in the 5,000 meters, I think, Zakayo. Zakayo finished third. That guy is 16 years. That means that guy, by the time we come down to the 2024 Olympics, will be ready and raring to go. So we need to groom now, groom early. If moments like this bring a smile on our faces, emotions on our faces, I almost feel like crying when these guys were going down to shake the hand of the first lady.
Bands, I know you are excited, you're happy, you actually, you know, sometimes there's what I call tears of joy. And for me, I understand.
And by the way, Ruben, me and you and many other guys in Uganda watching us from wherever they may be, these are moments that for us are ultimate. They are our outings. Ruben, I don't think you would go out to governor when there's a big basketball game. You choose to go for the basketball game. So these are moments for us that write off every bad thing that has happened in your life. And you tell yourself, I was there, I watched Joshua Cheptegei win a medal for Uganda at the Commonwealth Games.
True. For me, it really feels good. It feels good, our brother John Barnes, to see in our era, in our modern, because we watched Sportich win a gold medal in the Olympics. But Akiba was talked about in the past. We didn't watch Akibwa, much of Akibwa, but at least in our era, we've watched Sportich win a medal. We've watched Cheptegei win. We've watched Kesanga win. So I think in our era, we shall always talk about that. Then the Barnes talked about the museum. What can particularly be put in that museum? Is it the medals or the names of the athletes?
It's going to be a little tricky. We've got to get monuments, graphical representation of these guys to put down in the, because you can't get that guy's medal and put it down at the museum unless if government is going to take on this and start a hall of fame for these guys. Surprisingly, in Uganda, we don't have a hall of fame, I'm certain. Individual sports disciplines are trying this out on their own, but we need the government to carry this forward. In years to come, 20, 30 years, Cheptegei will be about 50 plus years. Maybe he will be broke by that time. If Cheptegei has a medal and it can be taken on the market, it can be bought. Brazilians are selling their medals now from the World Cup 1958 and 58 World Cup, the medals they won, to ease financial constraints they have now. So it's very important. Government starts a big hall of fame. Take those medals on when the guys need money, because a time will come and Cheptegei will be poor. He will need money. His family will need money. Sell the medal, let government auction the medal, and give the family a little money. Won't be having such problems with current footballers, footballers and other sports personalities looking for money out years after they've retired. So we need that, and government is the only one that can help us in such an area, because no one can buy higher than government.
I agree, Barnes. I entirely agree with you, John Barnes. And for me, I like the fact that you talked about the Hall of Fame, where we can have our athletes, the names are written down there, and of course the medals auctioned in case the family needs money. You can always sell for that medal and let them get that money from their hero. But that's it. It's been great having you alive. And of course, thanks so much, Peter Otai, who has been in Entebbe giving us every happening down there. And of course, we shall be hosting, or the government or the state shall be hosting them at a state dinner on Sunday, and we shall be there live to give you every moment as it happens. From us and the sports team, we've got to pave way for your programming. Thanks so much for watching UBC TV, and of course we are glad that our heroes are back, and let's all embrace, let's all celebrate the medals that our heroes have come back with. It's not easy to travel and then come back from such a big event and come back with medals. So we salute everybody who was part of that success, especially the government. They went there in large numbers, sent them their own time, and that meant that we are prepared enough to come back at least with something. 6 medals, is 3 gold medals, 2 silver and one bronze. For me, me, I have not seen that happen.
2 bronze and 1
I'm
silver,
really,
sir.
we are really blessed in our era that we've really got the medals. And John Barnes, thanks so much.
Yeah, but National Council of Sports and Uganda Olympic Committee must come together, and government, the ministry especially, State for Sports, just Bakabulindi. Let's handle the small differences in disciplines like boxing, which are a promise for us. Let's ensure continuity in disciplines that have succeeded us, and let's know where to invest our sports monies. Football has taken up a big chunk. It should end now and then. Let's take on disciplines that win us medals.
Well, we shall win more medals. John Barnes wants more medals. I doubt whether he has even been part of the athletes. I don't know if he has ever run a race. Maybe, I mean, his primary days he ran. Of course, even secondary. But personally, I've tried and I really failed. So thanks so much for watching UBC TV. Thanks so much as well, the technical team, for making sure that we get the live feed from the Entebbe airport. And of course, seeing the stars arrive is something everybody was proud of. Everybody has been proud of. And thank everybody for watching UBC TV. For now, have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye.